In this live stream, BDesign is going to walk you through the 15 most asked questions by graphic design students. If you're new here, I'm Bradley, the CEO, owner, and head designer of BDesign. And our mission is to help you build your influence and impact in the graphic design world faster. So let's get started. Okay. Here are the 15 most asked questions by graphic design students. Okay. The first question is, do I need to be artistic to be a graphic designer? I mean, there is a relationship between art and graphic design, but that doesn't mean those who can't draw can't be a graphic designer. You just need to be able to master a few skills here and there to be able to visualize what the client needs and wants. So really being able to draw isn't the main focus of graphic designers. You should be able to sketch out what you need to design first. You should always sketch first before actually going on to a computer. But being able to sketch something really vivid, like this eye drawing, you don't need to be able to do that. Okay. So the second most asked question is, do I need past experience in the field to be successful? And honestly, it wouldn't hurt to have some background and knowledge with the software before going into the field. And what I mean by this is that you should know the basics of the design programs that you'll be using, but you don't need actual experience with working with clients and with companies. But it doesn't hurt to actually know how to use the programs before you actually get started. The third question is, can I learn what I need to know about graphic design online? And honestly, yes, you can. By us, BDesign 680, or other YouTubers that are on YouTube that are teaching online classes. But it doesn't actually hurt to go to college for this, because a lot of times companies and other businesses actually look for graphic designers that actually spent years in school learning what they're going to be asking you to do. So it's better if you actually go to a school and get a degree and actually learn the basics of working with clients and working with the programs and everything that has to go with graphic design. So there's a lot to it that not a lot of online classes will teach you. Okay. Next. The next thing college students always ask is, can I find a job in the field? And really, there there's jobs everywhere. Graphic design is everywhere. It's billboards, it's print, it's the chair you're sitting in. Graphic design is everywhere, and there's jobs everywhere. You just have to go out and actually look for them. Because graphic design is so much more than what you can do on a computer. Without graphic design, you don't got color. You have nothing if you don't have design and graphic design and art. The fifth question that graphic design students always ask is, how much time do I need to spend learning in college? And really, as much time as you got. Because graphic design and design is changing all the time. Technology is changing all the time. And graphic designers need to know all the changes. They need to keep learning the new technology. They need to stay ahead of the changes. Otherwise, you will end up being kicked out. If you don't stay with the changes, you don't evolve with the changes, then you'll become outdated. And people and clients and businesses won't want to work with a graphic designer that's outdated. So staying with the changes, learning new things, even if that's on YouTube, go to YouTube and look up the trends, new trends. Just, you have to keep up with the changes and the new trends. BDesign 680 posts a video at the beginning of every year of the new graphic design trends. It's not that hard to keep up with them. And it's better to stay with them and learn with them. Another common question that graphic design students typically ask, is, how much does a graphic designer earn? And this is a complicated question to answer because it's different anywhere you live or what graphic design you're doing. Because there's a bunch of different kinds of graphic design, and they all charge and pay differently. But typically, on average, if you can't find jobs that pay this, don't hold it against me or BDesign. But typically, a freelance graphic designer can make roughly $2,000 a month working part-time. Typically. Don't hold that against me, though. And then the next thing that graphic design students always ask is, where should I go to find jobs? Where should I live to get a good paying job? And like I said previously, graphic design is everywhere. And jobs are everywhere. Even with the market today, graphic design is a high-paying job that is everywhere. All you have to do is go out and actually look. Search it online. Go into the newspaper. Go into businesses. All you have to do is actually go out and look, and you will find jobs. Graphic design is literally everywhere. You just have to get up and go out and look. And here's another question that is always asked, and I can't how much should I charge for my designs? And this always irritates me with the new graphic designers that are willing to charge $1 to $5 for their career, for their designs, which is so stupid because we all have bills to pay, and this is your career. And roughly, you can charge anywhere from $50 over $100 for your designs, roughly. But if you have issues figuring out how much you need to charge or want to charge, just look it up roughly. Look it up online. The how much to charge for a certain design. You just how much to charge for a T-shirt design. How much to charge for brochure designs. It's out there. You just have to go out and look it up. And then the next question that graphic design students always ask is, what software do I need to be successful in the graphic design world? And basically, graphic designers usually use Adobe software or Corel Draw software. Either one works, but I always use the Adobe programs because I got that through my school. And Corel Draw is what designers had before Adobe. So it's outdated, but it's cheap and it's easy to come by, unlike Adobe, which charges an arm and a leg. But if you ain't got the money for Adobe or Corel, there is a free software called Canva. Just have to look up canva.com and it's free. Most of it. There are some things that you will have to pay no more than $1 for, but with Canva you have everything. You got pre-made brochures, business cards, flyers, posters, and pre-made, all set up social media posts from Facebook to Instagram to Twitter, and it's all free. So you can use Canva. And if you want to learn more about Canva.com, visit BDesign 680's channel. We have a video explaining how to use Canva and what you need to do to use Canva. And here's another question that we always get here at BDesign is, do I need to know code? And no, you don't. I mean, it's a good thing to learn code, but yet, as a graphic designer, you don't need it. Because nowadays, there are so many free websites that you can use with the drag and drop, and easy to sign up websites that are free, most of them. So there's really no reason to learn code anymore. But a lot of companies and businesses will most likely go with you more if you do know code for some reason. I don't know why. But honestly, to be a graphic designer, you don't need to know code. It's a good thing to learn, but you don't need to know it to be a graphic designer. And like I said, this question always makes me really mad. Should I work for free to build my experience and portfolio? And no, working for free doesn't just hurt you, but it hurts other designers, because you working for free downgrades us all. Because people don't understand what goes into design. So working for free will make them think, well, it must be pretty easy. Just throw something on a computer and voila, and free. And building your portfolio, you don't need to actually work for clients to build a portfolio. You can, when I was in college, we made up companies, we made up products, and that's how we built our portfolio. That's all you need to do, is just come up with companies, come up with your own businesses and products. And I mean, we're designers. We should have an imagination, right? So just come up with your own things when building a portfolio. And you don't need to build a portfolio with free experience with other companies. No. Because working for free will hurt us all designers. So never work for free just to build your portfolio. And then the next question is, where can I find freelance gigs? And like I said previously, all you have to do is look. I mean, there are so many websites nowadays for freelancers, like freelancer.com, upwork.com. I found my first client. Well, actually, my first client found me because I posted an ad advertising my company on Craigslist, and he came to me. My first client came to me. I didn't go looking for my first client. My clients always come to me. And then there's Facebook. You can use LinkedIn. And then there's Fiverr.com, but I don't recommend using Fiverr. I mean, you can build your experience with this by getting paid $5 if you really want to build your portfolio and experience with other businesses and clients. But Fiverr.com, everything is $5. Most people on Fiverr, clients on Fiverr, won't go with someone that charges more than $5. And honestly, I've been on Fiverr, and I can never get a client on Fiverr. So I don't understand why people use Fiverr, but everything else here works for finding clients and gigs and jobs. And then the next question is there a place where I can meet other freelancers and designers? And you should be meeting up with other designers. You should be collaborating with other designers. And the best place to do that is Facebook. I found a couple clients on Facebook too. But Facebook, there's Facebook groups and pages for freelance graphic designers and pages where you can post your work to get other opinions from designers, all on Facebook. And really, if you're a freelance graphic designer, and you should have your own business page, which BDesign is going to be going through that more on our channel later, and how to build a page. But yeah. And that's it for this live stream. If you got good information out of us, be sure to smash the like and subscribe to our channel. And we live stream every week on Wednesdays. So be sure to tune in for that. And bye.